My girlfriend's friends convinced her I was cheating with zero evidence, so she dumped me. When she finally learned the truth, I was already dating her former best friend, and now she's furious. My girlfriend Madison and I were together for 2.5 years. Things were great until her friends, Vanessa, Claire, and Becca, started getting more involved. All three constantly single, all acting like relationship experts. Around month 18, girls' nights went from once a month to 3 times a week. Madison would come home questioning things that had never been issues. Vanessa says guys only keep their ex's numbers if they want a backup plan. It became the theme of every argument. Vanessa says this. Claire thinks that. I picked up a new project at work requiring late hours a few nights a week. After one girl's night, Madison asked, "Are you sure you're actually working late?" Claire says men use work as an excuse to cover affairs. The accusations escalated. Changed deodorant brands because the store was out? Men only change grooming habits when trying to impress someone new. The crazy part, no evidence. Just paranoia fed by her friends. Then came the breaking point. I was working from home on a video call with clients in California. 5 people total, discussing quarterly projections. Madison came over, saw a woman's face on my screen through the office door. 20 minutes later, she was sitting on my couch looking smug. "I know everything. I saw you on a video call with another woman. That was a work call with our entire California team. 5 people. You can check the recording. Why would you have a video call with a woman if you weren't cheating?" Madison, that's called a job. She'd already texted her friends. They'd convinced her this was proof. Vanessa says if a man is defensive about other women, he's definitely cheating. "I don't need evidence," she said. "We're done." I blocked her everywhere. 3 weeks later, I ran into Sophie at a brewery, Madison's college friend who distanced herself from the toxic trio. We'd met a few times at events. She was a software engineer like me. Madison told me what happened, Sophie said. "It's insane. Anyone who knows you knows you're not that guy." We started hanging out. Nothing romantic at first. Just 2 people who dealt with Madison's drama. We'd text about work, grab lunch, watch games. Then one night, she helped me debug code I'd been stuck on for days. She figured it out, did a victory dance, looked at me with this huge smile. We make a good team. This woman was smart, funny, drama-free, and actually trusted me. I asked her out 2 weeks later. "I was wondering when you'd ask," she smiled. We kept it quiet for 6 weeks. Then Madison saw us at a tech networking event. "You're dating my ex-boyfriend?" "I'm dating a guy you dumped for seeing a woman on a work video call." Vanessa appeared. "You can't date your friend's ex. That's girl code." "Vanessa, you've been divorced twice before 30 and gave Madison terrible advice that destroyed a good relationship. I don't take relationship guidance from your misery club." Madison started crying. "How could you do this to me?" "He didn't hurt you," Sophie said firmly. "You hurt yourself by listening to toxic friends. Jackson never gave you any reason not to trust him." Last week, Madison showed up at Sophie's apartment at 10 p.m. Clearly been drinking, looking unhinged. Sophie opened the door but kept the chain lock on. "I want you to break up with him. He's my ex. You can't date him." I walked to the door. "Madison, I was never cheating. Want me to call my boss right now and have him confirm the work call?" "I want him back," she screamed in the hallway. "I made a mistake. Please." I looked at her with zero emotion. "No, you don't get to dump me, call me a cheater for months, then demand me back when you realize you were wrong. You chose your friends over me, so now I'm choosing Sophie and my own happiness." Building security had to escort her out.